Nairobi city streets are alive with movement, matatus weaving through traffic, pedestrians navigating crossings, and motorcyclists maneuvering between vehicles. Every day, thousands rely on these roads, but beneath the routine lies an urgent concern, that is, safety. For some, the roads feel manageable. Others, however, face daily risks, speeding vehicles, unpredictable crossings, and infrastructure that fails to protect them.
Boda just passing without hooting to tell me if they're there. At times maybe there are cars parked on the road and they're too tight, so now I have to go all the way around just to cross the road.
Kenya's road safety crisis continues to escalate. In the first 3 months of 2025 alone, 5,856 people were involved in road crashes, with 1,139 fatalities recorded. Pedestrians remain the most vulnerable, accounting for 420 deaths, while motorcyclist fatalities rose to 301, making an increase from the previous year. Between June 2024 and March 2025, 3,581 fatalities were recorded nationwide, a 10% rise compared to the previous year. Nairobi remains a hotspot with 138 deaths reported in the first quarter of 2025 alone. Nairobi's roads are a shared space, but experiences vary from one person to another. Some pedestrians feel unsafe, struggling to cross the busy streets. Motorcyclists navigate unpredictable traffic, often facing risks from speeding vehicles. Meanwhile, traffic police work to enforce regulation, but challenges still persist.
And drivers, when they defy traffic rules, you stop them, they overspeed or tend to ignore you. Yeah.
Nairobi CBD, there are a lot of challenges. One, pedestrians. No, she or he assumes very well you are seeing him, you are seeing her. So he doesn't want to know. He has to take care of her own or his own life.
Zebra crossing haitumiki venye inafaa. Secondly, tuko na magari ziko mingi, so unapata watu wana cross tu ovyo ovyo, unapata accidents zina happen fast.
Due to ethical considerations and accessibility challenges, the following account was recorded remotely, with victim opting to share his experience from home. To comply with the guidelines and for safety reasons, his face cannot be revealed.
I got into an accident on 3rd December 2022. Somebody overlapped and came into the designated bus pick point, and they did a hit and run. I ended up breaking my tibia.
An ordinary day turned into months of pains, recovery, and unanswered questions.
And I spent a month at Kenyatta National Hospital. Afterwards, it took me a whole year for me to walk without crutches. I still get complications. I also still have to go for some physiotherapy sessions so that I am able to maneuver and to move around.
Nilikuwa amefinjika, alafu bones ilikuwa nje. Alafu imechukua bones imeunga.
However, not everyone sees the roads as dangerous. A street vendor shares with us her experience while using the roads. For her, familiarity makes the roads feel safe.
Mimi naonanga tu iko tu sawa, juu mimi nauza sawa, customers wanakuja tu vizuri, sioni shida yoyote. Iko tu sawa, hata venye wanaendesha magari wako tu sawa.
Despite differing perspectives, one fact remains: road safety must be universal. Whether a pedestrian, motorcyclist, or driver, every road user deserves protection.
The matatu sector, sometimes they see motorbike as if they are not they are not part of the road users. So you see somebody matatu, then we need to government to put an issue where you have the space for motorbike or motorcycles. So this, in town, mostly of the matatus, they just do the way you want. They overlaps. They don't observe the traffic lights.
So as a pedestrian, I would say the roads are not in good state. And when I say good state, it's not just about the infrastructure, it's about simple things like even marking.
There's need for stricter enforcement and improved pedestrian zones.
It's not about government doing something on roads. I think the biggest plan that should be done is to decongest the city completely. We should have mass public transport, and by that I mean we need to have a working train trans system that is actually leaving or coming into town hourly, and that would reduce the over-reliance on the road transport, because to be honest, we have roads. We do have roads.
The National Transport and Safety Authority's latest reports highlight the urgency that without intervention, fatalities will continue to rise.
We arrest drivers who violate traffic laws. We take them to court. They are fined. I think that makes them to be aware.
I think to be more strict on the road rules, instead of letting people just do anything, at least, give consequences to certain things and being more harsh on the road.
Road safety isn't just about avoiding accidents, it's about creating a system where everyone moves with confidence, whether on foot or behind the wheel. The choice we make shapes the safety of Nairobi streets.
For them to be able to maintain road safety is to be mindful of others, is to always follow their...
I'm always keen, and I always take care of somebody who is using the road as me. I'm always careful. I put on the safety gears as a rider, and I always go the speed that is required. I don't overspeed.
Wabadilishe hizo traffic rules zile za kitambo. Sasa hii kuwa at least walete mambo modernized saizi.
I do what we were taught in school. You look left, you look right, then you look left again, and you look right, then you cross.
Reporting on the struggles of road users in Nairobi City, my name is Miriam Atieno.